Let me tell you about the strongest hunter nobody talks about. Before the system, before the rankings, there was a man who fought monsters with nothing but raw skill and a father's desperation. His name? Sung Il-Hwan. And his story will change how you see solo leveling forever. Most fans only know him as Jin-Woo's dead dad, the face in old photos, the empty seat at dinner. But the truth? He never stopped fighting. Not when the dungeon trapped him. Not when the world forgot him. And certainly not when gods demanded he kill his own son. This isn't just backstory. This is the secret tragedy that makes Jin-Woo's journey hit differently. So let's go back to where it all went wrong. Part 1. The Hunter Who Loved Too Much. 10 years before the main story, Il-Hwan wasn't some legendary S rank, just a skilled hunter doing dirty work to pay his wife's hospital bills. No flashy titles, no guild politics, just a man who came home smelling of blood and monster guts so his kids wouldn't go hungry. That's what made the double dungeon incident so cruel. While clearing a gate, probably another paycheck run, the exit collapsed. No rescue came. For weeks, then months, his family held funerals while Il-Hwan did the unthinkable. He survived. Starving, alone, chewing monster flesh when the rations ran out. Then, the light came. Not salvation, not yet. The rulers appeared with their mercy. Become our vessel. Kill the coming Shadow Monarch. Then you can go home. The fine print? That future monarch was already growing up in Seoul, wearing his old jackets, telling his little sister, "Dad would have protected us." Part 2. The Warrior in Waiting. Locked in stasis for a decade, Il-Hwan's body became a divine weapon. When he finally awoke, the world had moved on. Hunters now had rankings. He'd be S-class easily. Gates were everyday disasters, and some kid named Sung Jin-Woo was shaking the industry. That first fight against Wang Chul showed Il-Hwan's terrifying power. Dodged attacks while barely trying, crushed America's pride with one hand. Left his opponent hospitalized for months, all while hiding his grief. Because here's what fans miss. Every time Il-Hwan heard Jin-Woo's name in news reports, he wasn't proud. He was counting down to the day he'd have to murder his child. Part 3. The Choice. No Father Should Make the Japan arc reveals the horrible truth. When the rulers finally point Il-Hwan toward his target, he doesn't see the Shadow Monarch. He sees the boy who cried at his funeral, the teenager working part-time jobs to replace his income, the young man who inherited his stubborn chin. And in that moment, the perfect soldier breaks. What comes next is the most brutal father-son team-up in Manhwa history. Il-Hwan faked defects to monitor the monarchs, secretly sabotages their plans. Even when his body starts crumbling from ruler energy, he buys Jin-Woo time. That final battle against two monarchs? Poetry in violence. Frost Monarch freezes half his body. Il-Hwan laughs. Beast Monarch tears his arm off, keeps fighting. When they corner Jin-Woo, he becomes the shield. Part 4. The Legacy Beyond Power. As Il-Hwan disintegrates in his son's arms, notice what he doesn't say. No "I'm proud" cliches, no last-minute power-ups, just 3 raw truths. I'm sorry I wasn't there. You've grown so strong. Live, just live. And when Jin-Woo resets time, Il-Hwan's request isn't for power or glory. Erase my memories of the war. Not of his family, never of his family. Because here's the real kicker. That jacket Jin-Woo always wears? It's not a trophy. It's a father's love armor, survived divine wars, outlasted the system itself, proves the strongest force in solo leveling wasn't shadows, but sacrifice. So next time you watch Jin-Woo summon armies, remember, behind every Shadow Monarch stands the ghost of a man who chose fatherhood over godhood. And that's a different kind of power entirely. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep leveling up. Peace.